you finally start making more money. But somehow, your life still feels the same. Bills still hit hard. Stress doesn't disappear. And your bank account still feels fragile. So where did the extra money actually go? And why does earning more not feel like winning? Most people think more income automatically fixes life. More money equals less stress. That's the belief. But for millions of people, especially in the US, that's not what happens. You get a raise. And within months, your expenses quietly rise with it. New habits. New payments. New pressure. And without realizing it, life becomes more expensive at the same speed your income grows. This isn't about bad decisions. It's about how financial systems around you respond when you start earning more. And almost nobody notices it early enough. At first, it feels like freedom is finally starting. A better job. A bonus. A side hustle that works. But then something strange happens. You don't feel ahead. You just feel like you're less behind. Here's the truth most people miss. When your income increases, your lifestyle doesn't upgrade all at once. It upgrades in tiny, invisible steps. A slightly nicer apartment. A newer car. More subscriptions. Less price checking. And slowly, your baseline resets. But here's where it gets worse. You don't feel the change happening because each upgrade feels justified. You can afford it now. That sentence becomes the most expensive sentence in your life. Let's start with something almost nobody upgrades correctly. Your financial buffer. Not investing. Not spending. Not lifestyle. Just breathing room. When income increases, most people immediately expand spending. But financially stable people do something different first. They increase the gap between income and survival. Because without that gap, every problem becomes urgent. Car repair? Panic. Medical bill? Panic. Job delay? Panic. And here's the twist. It's not how much you earn that creates stability. It's how long you can survive without earning more. Now here's where most people silently lock themselves in. Fixed expenses. Housing. Car payments. Monthly commitments. When income rises, people upgrade their life in the most permanent way possible. Bigger lease. New car. Long contracts. But fixed costs don't just increase expenses. They reduce your flexibility. And this creates a hidden pressure. You can't slow down anymore. You can't take risks. You can't breathe financially. Because your lifestyle now requires constant income at the same level. But almost nobody realizes they've done this to themselves. Until they try to slow down and can't. This is where everything starts to shift psychologically. Most people think money is the main currency. But after a certain point, time becomes more expensive than money. As income rises, your time becomes pre-sold. Extra work. Extra pressure. Extra responsibility. And slowly, your free time becomes something you feel guilty for having. Even rest starts feeling like loss. But here's the part nobody talks about. Higher income without time control doesn't feel like progress. It feels like faster exhaustion. If you're still watching, this next part changes everything. Because everything we've talked about so far is not the real problem. Not income. Not expenses. Not even debt. The real issue is something deeper that most people never notice. Most people believe the goal is simple. Make more money. But that's not actually the goal. Because if your system is broken, more money just scales the problem. The real issue is this. Your financial system was never designed for growth. It was designed for survival. So when money increases, it doesn't organize itself. It spreads into every direction with no structure. And that's why people feel no real progress even after earning more. Because they upgraded income, but never upgraded structure. Now everything becomes clear. Here are the final upgrades that actually change outcomes. Not flashy, not emotional, but powerful. First, separate money roles. Survival money, future money, flex money. Second, upgrade decision speed. Not everything needs immediate upgrading just because income rises. Third, upgrade your default spending level. Not what you buy occasionally, but what your life automatically assumes is normal. Because your defaults decide your future more than your discipline ever will. More money doesn't automatically change your life. Structure does. Because without structure, money just flows through you. But with structure, even average income starts building real freedom. So the real question isn't how much you make next year. It's what system will actually hold it when you do. And once you see that clearly, you stop chasing income and start building control.